Okay, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous. Thank you very much, Celso. And how about we give Celso a round of applause for all his dedication and efforts and things that he did for the celebration today. It's turned out an amazing turnout, and thank you all for being here tonight. And to help us celebrate our accomplishments. And I'm so happy that we could all be here tonight together. I feel honored to be up here right now, to be speaking to all of you. Like I said earlier, I'm a little bit nervous, but I think I'm okay. And I'm supposed to be up here for about 15 minutes or so, but I don't think I'm going to last that long. So. Also, I'd like to thank the Graduate College and the Department of Counselor Education for your consistent support for this event and for CISA throughout the year. To the families and friends of our graduates, I bet there were times that you felt like you were going through the program yourself. Especially with all of our counseling comments here and there, I'm sure, in our households. So thank you for putting up with us for the last few years in the program. And if you allow me just for a second, I'd like to quickly thank my family, my parents, my brother, and friends for being there for me throughout the time, and good to have me back now. We have a lot of catching up to do, I'm sure. But let me start out now here, or continue on, by addressing my fellow students who completed that little survey and took the extra time to spell out my extra long name. That's for me to be up here tonight. I most sincerely thank you. I'm not much of a public speaker, but here we go. To be completely honest with you, I thought about taking a shot or two before, just to loosen myself up. And up here, but I figured I'd just wait till afterwards. But now let's get a little serious here. Let me continue by describing how marvelous it is that we all chose to go into a field which at first glance may not be the most prestigious, most glamorous, or most lucrative. We all know that. But internally may be the richest profession of all. We all know that money buys us things. But I always try to remind myself that the most important things in life are not things. So we have something very in common. We've all chosen to sacrifice a little bit of ourselves to advocate for the lives of others. We are a unique bunch, and we are the ones who have dedicated ourselves to making our world around us a little better. We have chosen a path most people may think about, but we're actually going to do it. And we'll make the lives of the people that we'll be working with a little bit more manageable. So this program is sending us all in 4 different important areas of our society. And I've always thought that a society that does not help its own citizens is destined to fail. Well, my friends, we're not going to let that happen, are we? I want you to be all extremely proud in the fact that you're all going to be doing something in this world, not just for yourselves, but for your fellow citizens around you. Our program is graduating future rehabilitation counselors, community counselors, family counselors, and school counselors. All areas of society that I feel will be greatly impacted by us. And we may not know exactly how we'll be impacting the families and the people that we'll be working with in the future. But at least we can take solace in the fact that we have provided them with the skills needed that may help them take the necessary steps to move forward in their lives. So we all very much so are leaders in our own very way because we have chosen a profession of service. And serving others is a very strong characteristic of leadership. So I told you this was going to be a little short, so for those who wanted to hear me talk for a little longer, apologize. In closing, I'd like to share something with you all that I found a profound message in a quote that I read by Marianne Williamson, who is a spiritual and alternative healing activist and author. And to be honest, when I was first looking for a quote, they had this quote quoted as being stated by Nelson Mandela in his inaugural speech, but it was completely not the case. And thanks to a research course 408, which always reminded me to double check my sources. So I'd like to read a portion of it to you all tonight, if you allow me to. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking, so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. It's not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own lights shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. So I found that to be very relevant to how we sometimes see ourselves when we're working with our future clients. I definitely feel that it's sometimes difficult to allow ourselves to appreciate ourselves and be happy with who we are and letting that shine through, but I know, at least for me it is, but I'm not sure about it. So, and it's easy to forget also how we unconsciously impact others, so just by being who we are. So I always think that maybe we should do our best to keep a positive mentality and energy at all times, at least when we're working with our clients, because we have no idea how we'll be impacting them. And so also remember to shine on as the class of 2010. And I want to wish you all the best of luck. I know we'll be all making amazing, okay, let me start that over. I know we will all be, now this is a comedy routine I'm doing now. This is all, no, so I know that we will all be making, why can I not say this? We'll all make amazing counselors and positive changes in the lives of others. So our time here together will always be in our memories, and for many of us, we're just a Facebook message away. Right? So thank you again, once again, for everyone for attending here and for allowing me to come up here and speak to you all tonight. And best of luck, and thank you so much. And I'm really going to miss this time that we've all spent together, and it's been awesome, and I think that we're all going to be just great in the future on, so shine on.